Hey there, welcome back. It is so great to see you. We're going to be doing the Underconsumption Tag video. So this was started by Anya. She called this like a no buy, low buy underconsumption tag, and she started this back in 6 years ago. Kind of resurfaced again just because of a video that recently popped up on my feed from Erin Taylor, who was also inspired by my makeup obsession, I believe, so I will link everybody down below. Anya unfortunately no longer does makeup content. I miss her videos makeup wise so much. I used to watch them all the time. I used to love her creativity. I used to love how she just paired eyeshadow in general. She was just so creative. She moved over to the fragrance part of YouTube, so I will leave her channel down below if you want to continue watching or is interested in that part of the YouTube world. So before we get into it, I'm going to mention this several times because I am recording a bunch of videos today. It looks like I was crying blood. Like I have like bloody tears or something going on. Ignore this incredible redness underneath my eyes. It is a fallout from the red eyeshadow. I did my makeup after I did my full base makeup, and it looks like I cried blood. So that's that. We will just ignore it and go on with it. Just sport this look. So it is what it is. Question 1, it says, how long have you been on your low buy / or no buy? And I have technically been on a low buy for a couple of years. I want to say give or take 2 years. Thing that I specifically outright said on YouTube or wanted to be held accountable for, or something that I wanted to really look up to. It just kind of happened because with the pandemic and with no reason to really do makeup, I just kind of lost a little bit of interest in makeup, and then I picked it back up, and then I just kind of fell into a mood of like, I don't really want to do makeup, I don't really want to do eyeshadow, and it, it just happens with those times where you just feel like you just don't want to do makeup, you're like not inspired, just nothing just really catches your eye in terms of wanting to create or buy or anything like that. So over time, my relationship with makeup just kind of was falling more into, I could almost say a cave, because it fell more into the ground, I should say. The overall interest, I was like, well, I don't need makeup. I already have everything. I don't need anything more. So that just kind of spiraled on its own. And then officially this year, I sat myself down. I said, look, we need to do something about this. I need to actually use my makeup. I need to go through all of it. I need to, play with everything. I need to just use it because of how much it's been neglected, accumulative for the past couple of years. So officially, I've been on my no buy since the beginning of this year, but I've also been on a low buy for the past couple of years previously. Now, question number 2 says, what motivated you to try a low buy / no buy? Now, it wasn't anybody in particular. It was more so just something that sort of just clicked in my head, and sort of just every single time I open up all of my drawers, I have to admit, I do like seeing my options. I do like opening them up and seeing, a different foundation from a different brand, or like all sorts of different just foundations in general, or just a bunch of different concealers to choose from, because I tend to get bored sometimes of using the same thing over and over and over, and I need something different. I need variety. I do like that, but then I also just realized that makeup comes and goes. It will expire. It is perishable, and it should be getting used. It shouldn't be sitting in a drawer, in a room, in a container, in whatever you place it in, just for the looks of it, just for fun, because there's no point. I just really didn't want that to happen to me. I wanted to be able to enjoy the experience, enjoy the product while I have it. And so that just kind of made me, just realize, what? I have all of these products. I could have some fun. I could make do with what I get, with what I got. And I should just use it. I shouldn't just let it sit there just to look pretty. Question number 3 kind of ties back to what I said earlier, and it says, are there any YouTubers who motivated you / inspired you on your low buy / no buy journey? And there's not really like one specific person or like a couple of people. It's just the entire Project Pan and makeup community as a whole. Like, I always try to find a bunch of people who are on the same journey as me, or a bunch of people who are into project panning, because it just makes it more exciting, and you have more people to sort of keep you accountable and sort of keep you motivated and cheer you on and like see your progress and say, look, you will get that product empty, or you will get your usage goal on that, or you will end up using it, or like, it's just a very fun experience, even though you're not physically there in front of each other. It's very heartwarming, and it's very fun, and it's very exciting, and so there's not really like one specific person. It's just the whole entire community. As question 4 says, what is a positive aspect that you've experienced in your low buy / no buy? I think the biggest aspect and the biggest positive aspect for me personally is the excitement of rediscovering what's in my collection, finding out formulas that I like, finding out shades that I like, in terms of I like certain shades of blush, and so I realized that some of these other blush shades that I've had that I don't know why I bought, I was just buying to buy because it was new and it's exciting, and I get that dopamine hit of new things, not really sitting down and thinking, is this a color, if I blended it out, if I would use it, if it looks flattering on me, if I feel comfortable in it. And so that's, I think, just a huge thing, is learning about my preferences, learning about what I like, learning about products in new ways, and learning how to mix some of these products and to create something that I will more eventually use, or just being creative and not just using what I have, because that's also fun, but just like as a whole, just using everything in my collection in new ways and fun ways and different ways, and just experimenting and overall using my makeup. Question number 5 says, what is a negative aspect that you've experienced in your low buy / no buy? I don't think that there's really a negative one. I now can think of one after this, like when I am done with my no buy, I can think of a negative then, but in my current state, I haven't really experienced anything. Like, yeah, there's been times, I can say lately, I've been having this small little itch inside of me saying, I want to go buy new makeup, I want to go buy this, I want to go buy that, and it's just, I can't, because I told myself, do not buy any makeup. So the way that I've been combating that is buying makeup brushes, because I didn't say that I couldn't buy makeup brushes, I could, but that's kind of my way of buying makeup without buying makeup. I buy the tools instead of the actual products, because I could still use the tools over and over, you know? I don't know, does that make any sense? Not a negative, but I haven't really experienced anything yet, and that's not to say I won't, because I probably will. But the negative I can think, whenever I'm finished with this experience, is the urge or the want to buy a bunch of new products, because I have used up however many in the previous year. So question number 6 says, do you think a low buy / no buy is beneficial for everyone? Why or why not? And I think it just depends on your journey, your preferences, your reasoning for going on one. There's no right or wrong reason to go on a low buy or a no buy. There's no right or wrong that it's going to work for everybody. I think that everyone should attempt to. I think everyone should try it at least once, and they can say, it didn't work out for me, it did work out for me, how could I improve, how could I, you know, it's maybe not meant for me. It's just, there's no really, like, it can be beneficial for some, and it can also not be beneficial for others. It works for you, it works for you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We're not going to sit here and judge. How we see fit for ourselves in our makeup collection is how we see fit for ourselves. We made fun for it, we shouldn't be attacked for it. It's just, if it works for you, great, maybe continue going on that path. If it doesn't work for you, well, at least you tried. Number 7 says, what is some advice that you have to people starting a low buy / no buy? Now, I am still learning. I'm still a very much beginner with a no buy / low buy. I don't feel like I'm that qualified to be like, here's some advice, you should follow this. Like, it's just, I think the one piece of advice, if you're contemplating going on one, if you're contemplating on choosing a low buy or a no buy, try it out. See if you like it, see if you don't like it, see if it's going to work for you, or adjust it to your needs, adjust it to your preferences, adjust it to just how you see fit. Still learning, so I have a lot to learn, and I've got a long ways to go, but I'm trying it out to see if this is something that might work for me. So it's all about just experimenting. And the last question says, what have you learned from this experience? Now, again, I am still very new to this. I am still dipping my toes in the water with this, but I think the main thing that I've learned from this is that I can do it. If I set my mind to something, I can do it. I can accomplish it. I can accomplish it. Accomplishment. It is an accomplishment. But overall, just really taking the time to sit with each and every product in my collection that I normally wouldn't have if I kept buying and buying and buying and trying to keep up with buying this new foundation, trying it for a week. I wouldn't know if I fully liked it, or if it fully worked for me, or if I fully tested to its full potential. Because that a week is not enough time. I need months, and I've realized that I am not a influencer, I'm not a creator, I'm just a person on YouTube who babbles, and I like to sit with my products for months. I like to gather all of the information in a more widespread time of amount, and for me, that is something that I have learned about myself, not just in this experience, but also just for past years. But really sitting with these products for a longer given time has really made me realize, do I like this product? What do I like about this product? What do I not like about this product? And just really learn and pinpoint the specifics of why I like this foundation, why I like this, etc., 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 so that if I do need to repurchase, I know exactly what to sort of look for, rather than just buy to buy. But that is everything for this tag video. It does not do well on my channel, but that is okay. I wanted to record this, I wanted to have a video, and I wanted to just have some fun. If you're going on a no buy, low buy, let me know how it's going for you. If you're making YouTube videos and you want to do this tag video, let me know so that I can give yours a watch, because I'm curious what everyone's sort of perspective is regarding this topic. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye-bye, guys.